guys. So glad to be able to talk to you again today. You know, my mom told me, she said it was okay if I talked to you about my feelings. So, well, I'm going to do that. Today, I want to talk to you about feeling bored. Bored. Well, what is bored, Wally? What does that mean to be bored? Well, I'm sure you guys all know what it's like to be bored, right? Really, is it a board like this? It's not a board like that, right? Bored is something really different. Something that's like deep inside you that you feel. Right there. Sometimes in the pit of your stomach, you feel bored. Well, can you tell us when that happens? Well, bored, yeah. Like sometimes it's, well, you see, I have a pet mouse, and my pet mouse frequently goes around and around and around on a wheel. And it seems like it's really bored because it has absolutely nowhere to go. Seems very, very boring to me. That's what boring is like. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. How else have I felt bored? Well, sometimes I'm waiting for my turn on the computer and my brother is taking all the time and I'm waiting and I'm really bored. Or sometimes I'm bored because, well, my mom is making me clean my room, which is really monotonous and really boring. So I'm bored then. Well, tell you the truth, there are some aspects of my homework that I find terribly boring and don't really want to do. And then it seems like I'm waiting a really, really long time for my parents to stop working so that they can spend some time playing with me. So they're all the ways that I feel bored. Well, what do I look like when I'm bored? I wonder what you look like when you're bored. I look like something like this. Oh, man, I'm bored. Do you think that's how you look? Okay, well that kind of helps me know times when you're bored. But can you tell me if there's anything that you can do about being bored? Well, yeah, really. I mean, truth is, well, sometimes, probably shouldn't tell you this, but sometimes when I'm bored, I go and I bother my sister while she's doing homework, because she has more homework than I do. Or I go tease my dog. Well, does that help you feel less bored? Are you kidding? Actually, it's worse, because they say I'm terribly boring and annoying, and so it really doesn't solve my problem at all. So, I try to think of other ways to become unbored. Sometimes I play a game or do a puzzle, and sometimes I do a drawing, and I thought you could see some of the drawings behind me that I put up there. One of them is when I'm in a rocket, and one of them is when I'm snowboarding, and they're really cool pictures that I do, and they help me become unbored. But sometimes I just call a friend and talk about what we're doing. Other times, well, yesterday I had a cool experience because I lay on my bed and I just imagined that I was in a rocket ship because, you know, I love rocket ships. And being in the house is a little bit like being in a rocket ship because you're stuck inside and you can't go outside because you can't breathe. So I'm in there imagining that I'm an astronaut and I'm going on my rocket ship and I have all these adventures on these different planets. So I went to one planet that had a whole lot of dinosaurs. So you'll see on the pictures behind me, one is a picture I drew of dinosaurs, which I, of course, love. So, well, I'm just calling you now because I wondered if you could tell me about what you do to get unbored. or send me pictures or tell me a story of some of your ideas. Because here's what I thought. I don't know what you think about this, Mom, but this was my idea. Yeah, here's my thought. I thought that if kids would send me pictures of things they do to get unbored, I could write a boring story about being unbored. Well, I wouldn't want it to be a boring story for you because I wouldn't want to put you to sleep with this story, but I thought if I got those and I put them all together, then I could read you that story about how to be unbored in a boring situation, or something like that. The book about boring times and being unbored. But I don't know. What do you think about that? That would be a lot of fun. Don't you think? What do you think? I think that's a great idea. You know, I wanted to tell you that sometimes mommies feel a little bored too. Really? You feel bored? Yeah, I do, because, well, the truth is that sometimes I can't go outside and be with my girlfriends and play tennis and do those things just like you. I can't do some of those things with other people. Oh, I get it. So you're bored sometimes too. Well, I have an idea you kids could do too. Like, you could help your parents become on board by inviting them to play a game or do something with you. Then they wouldn't be so bored, maybe. Do you like that idea? I think that's a great idea. You know what I'd really like to do when you were talking about being in your rocket ship? Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know anything about rocket ships. I was thinking that if you researched that you could teach me something about rocket ships. Oh, awesome. I love that idea. I can hardly wait to do that. I could actually make a lesson plan to teach you about rocket ships and what you do in rocket ships and how you steer them. Yeah, you could do that, and I would really enjoy that. That would be fun for us to do together. Oh, okay, yet again, another idea about how to be on board. Well, guys, that would be lovely. I can't wait. I have to go do it right now, so I'm going to have to say goodbye because this is a really exciting thing for me to do right now. So I hope I will talk again to you soon, and have fun. Bye-bye.